He's gonna eat the bacon now. Yeah, so using pigs to find truffle is how you eat, right? Like in Stardew Valley and so on. My favorite games, but now the pig ate the truffle, and she's just like, bacon time. She's like, I have to kill you now. You ate my truffle. You're dead meat. You're dead meat, pig. You ate my truffle. Of course, time for Dr. Stone, guys. Hello, modern here. I'm a genius, right? IQ 186, around 200 IQ, right? The only person that actually watches anime and actually understand what is happening in this anime. So let's start watching it. Just build the map, right, and the photography. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, the scientist meeting yesterday actually. Yeah, advanced military science slang yesterday. So I would say I'm easily the only person on YouTube that is anything like remotely close to Senku. Yeah, like easily, man. So not a photography, not a like topography in this it, man. They're getting all the little info here, how it looks on, yeah. They're mapping out the Japan, which is still Japan, I guess, but it's like, I guess, I mean, stuff has changed, yeah. Stuff has changed over the years, but probably wouldn't have changed that much, really speaking, right? And Senku probably has memorized the map before he got petrified. It should look roughly the same right now. But okay. I see waiting for the Aztec guys. Yeah, I see waiting for the people in the opening, man. When are we gonna get on the ship, man? When are we gonna get on the boat and sail to the other countries? Well, come on. Yes, they're running around. It feels like a very different anime now. When you're seeing Senku, the guy, he's like, ah, look at this photo of the country. Yeah, you're like, yes. I mean, I love this anime, but from like a narrative standpoint, it definitely is kind of different. How, you know, how it used to be like, we have this called Stone Wars, right, last season. It's like life and death, we gotta save the humanity's future. And now it's like, yeah, you know, we're making bread. We're like, you know, making bread. Like, look at that map over there. I'm gonna draw a map here. You're like, oh, you're playing Navigator now? Okay. I love this open though. My open, definitely. I think it's my favorite open system, song-wise, definitely. No, I think it's the best song. Oh, I say Muscle Girls. So everyone is the last anime. Everyone's so ripped, man. The best part of this anime is that everyone is so goddamn muscular. Yeah. All the girls, all the men, everyone is a goddamn ripped beefcake, man. That's the best part. But this song for them. But yeah, I'm still waiting for, you know, like these characters. Yeah, there's another country, right? Has to be another country. But like, they're probably gonna meet them as soon as they build their boat, right? Yeah, I mean, certainly when if it's kind of obvious from the opening here, when they have built the ship, right? Now they got, you know, franchise to make food and so on, and then they're gonna go on a ship, right? And then when they get to the next country, I guess America, they're gonna sail over to America probably, right? And if it's very likely these people are in America, so they're gonna sail over to America from Japan. Maybe it's Hawaii, something like that, but I doubt that. They're gonna probably go to America, right? Because it's fall now, see the fall leaves coming. Here comes Yuri and his waifu. Yeah, they're all tired. You know, hardcore scientists, man, spending all their life doing photos. Yeah, these two guys just become friends now. They're scout buddies. They're only doing scouting together. There's like a sea urchin. What? Oh, a chestnut kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I see that's anime, but I have to say, from like a action standpoint, my god, this is so far, it's just, you kind of, oh, we're making food, get some mushrooms, you know, you should start planting, everyone is just having a good old time. Yeah, let's make some, yes, yeah, everyone like, yeah, they're farming, yeah, this is like, it feels like a very different anime now. They're just like, yeah, let's make some farms, and we got all this wheat now since we, you know, build all these crops and so on. This is kind of cute though, with the hats and everything. No, I want to see more of that. But honestly, yeah, what a different season this is. This is the least conflict-driven season at all, and oh, nice, you know. Yeah, he's getting all tired and so on, yeah. See, they're getting the injuries now. Yeah, they work too much on the farm. I love his hat though. I love he got that the straw hat, man. But seriously, yeah, this season feels very different, especially now. And he's like, "Oh no, I'm an old man. It's so much work on the farm." And yeah, who has the most? I don't know, wheat production. Oh yeah, look at that, Quaku, man. Always the best girl, man. What's his plan now? Gonna be like a brand or something? He likes money, right? I guess he's gonna like, oh, let's brand some clothing or something. Yeah, like what we really need to invent here, I guess, to save planet is commercializing clothing and so on. Yeah, what we really need to do is like commercialize clothing and brand awareness and like, look at this clothing I have here. It says my name on it. It's worth $1 billion now because it's the only shirt with like my name on it. Yeah, like this is gonna make so much money. And different kind of food and so on. But yeah, it really has turned into some kind of... It reminds me of Slime, right? Rimmaru Tempest, but of course not the OG show, but the spin-off. Yeah, like I remember it's called now, but like the Slime Slice of Life show, right? But Rimmaru and the gang is like, yeah, they make food and they just, just exactly, yeah, they just go around and like they make crops and food and so on. This is kind of how it feels. She's just like, yes, let's make some French food and so on. Yeah, we gotta make real food and... I mean, honestly, I don't really know where... like, I have to say, I mean, again, I love the stone, I love Senku, but... I do kind of want them to get on the goddamn ship and sail to the... Oh, it's clearly our beloved little glass girl, yeah. That's one of the best things, though, she gets her eyesight, Yeah, I mean, she's not blind, right, but she's like, squinking, right? She's always squinking with her eyes, right, so... Yeah, this she is. All cute, yeah. All popping up here. So now they got animal husbandry. It's just, he always is like, oh, Niku! Yeah, he's just like, yeah, farmland of the stone, man. This is just such a life now. He's great. Yeah. Turned really, really farmlandy. Oh, this is a good Kwaku image. We need more of Kwaku faces. We need more of Kwaku, like... I mean, that's what Bush is good for, yeah. We need more of, like, really weird Kwaku faces, man. That what sells the manga, man. That's what sells the manga. Very strange Kwaku. She's really staring at this gorilla-chan. Yeah, Kwaku-chan, man. When is Senku finally gonna, get some babies with her? He needs to repopulate the Earth, Senku. Yeah, you can't be all selfish, Senku. Senku needs to smash just because, repopulation, not because she's hot or whatever. Okay. She knows this. She's been jumping around a lot, Yeah, I know everything. I am the lioness after all. Yeah, Kwaku the lioness, come on. Could it be? What did I find then? It's like a crater. Maybe it's a geisha. It's like, it's almost like, oh, that place could have the chemicals I need! It's not with Senku, it's like, this is what I need to build whatever crazy invention I have right now, yeah. Now I can construct an airplane! Or whatever, yeah, it's like, that's gonna be fuel to my ship or something, yeah. It's always like, yes. Okay, so they all run out happily, she recognized that, yeah. She's running a restaurant now. Sogen it really turned into so much. Yeah, she's like running an animal husbandry here. She's like, this would be good for my restaurant. Yeah, it's like turning into like she's gonna, she's a France. Yeah, she's gonna duel them in food cooking now. It's a spin-off, man. Oh yeah, truffle. Yeah, she's gonna go truffle chasing. My God, this whole anime is like. Sogen Ken and Senku, yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna use truffle here, we're gonna get my pigs to find truffle, we're gonna make some... Yeah, so of course you have pigs to find truffle. Ever played Stardew Valley? You play Stardew Valley, right? That's how you get truffle, you get pigs, and then you can use truffle oil and so on, yeah, and you can make truffle oil with the... And it eats it! Yeah, sometimes it just consumes it! Stupid pig! We're gonna boil this pig afterwards. Yeah, it's like, that pig is dead now. Yeah, this pig is now gonna get killed by me. Yeah, it's like, what? This pig will be a good old bacon. Okay, so now we have the doggies that gonna try to find it. Okay, super doggy. What did he find? Or does he find it? The magic, the truffle. Yeah, he doesn't eat it either. No, he's not gonna eat it. He doesn't want to become bacon. No, the dog doesn't want to be bacon, man. But I like it. He's like, yeah, that pig is bacon now. Yeah, this pig's gonna be bacon, man. But yeah, that's how you get truffle, right? You get pigs, and you know, they can like dig up truffle for you. So that's exactly like I mentioned. Stardew Valley, right? One of my favorite games. The most expensive animal in that game is the pig, right? And then you get pigs, and then you don't actually eat the pig. You get truffle instead, and you can use like truffle oil and so on. You can craft truffle into more expensive goods, right? Cows, of course, get milk instead. Yeah. Chicken though. Chicken gives eggs, and ducks gives what? Feathers? Yeah, ducks. No, duck gives. No, duck also they give duck eggs. Feather is a bunny, right? You have bunnies. Yes, that's good. Yeah, you get bunny, and they give you this weird like lucky feather or something like that. Lucky clip or whatever. But here we see Senku's like super IQ man, relatable of course. Only relatable character in the whole anime universe for me. Yeah. He finally gets it. Yeah, everything goes together for him. Sees all the patterns. Finally, Senku's like, I got it, man. I got it. No one else got it. And Senku's like, I got it, guys! They're like, I mean, we don't understand. Like, I understand. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I finally understand what's happening here, yeah. Good, Senku, good. And see? That pig is not bacon, man. She's straight up baconifying that, yeah, see? I told you, that pig is bacon now. Yeah, it should have eaten the truffle, man. But now they need that, Senku is like, no! Not eat my... It's for my invention, yeah. I love it, man, yeah. But like I told you guys, she's just like straight up like, this pig is now bacon. Yeah, it ate my truffle, and she is bacon now. But yeah, now the pig is not bacon. Yeah, Senku saves life, yeah. There's a purpose to find stuff here. But that was good, man. Yeah, bacon. Yeah. It managed to survive because Senku was like, I needed to find the stupid mud. Yeah, I needed to find, you know, I needed chemicals. That's what I needed. But now they can bacon it though. To be fair, to be honest, now she can like bacon time. Yes, you find the chemical he needed. Now I will bacon you. Yeah. I'm just gonna use it of course. It's like, yeah, it's finally got some reactive chemicals so you can, you know, get an engine going. I don't know what the Japanese word for this thing. Yeah, but the oils of course, but I mean, what's the Japanese called? But now it can be like combustion engines and so on, yeah. So with the oil, right, for example, you can make a combustion engine, for example. It really has that early, right? But no, but most of his cars are driven by other stuff, yeah. And I was like, please don't bacon my pig! But hey, crazy Soma lady! This pig is off limits now, okay, yeah, the pig is off limits. She's like, fine. This pig cannot be bacon, okay? He found me the oil rig, so he's my oil pig, okay? You can't baconify him, yeah. It is Suika's pig now, yeah. Yeah. It is Suika's pig now. You cannot oil, you cannot bacon it. Oh my god. Half the episode becomes like, don't eat my pig, man. Yeah. My god. The whole half the episode is like, don't kill my pig. It's my new best friend. My god. Oh, they got like a tower on there now? No, here's the boats from the opening. Yeah, they have like but this is what I mean, they're gonna be like an actual engine now. They're gonna be like a more, you know... Oh, yeah, an exterior... utombordare, yeah, an outboard, yeah. So this is... you know, most smaller ships, right? Or boats, as we call it. They have an exterior engine, right? An engine outside the ship, right? And bigger ships, you have the engine inside, right? Yeah, so... That's pretty typical. They usually go on like octane 98 or 95. 95, right? Yeah, 95 octane is probably what you usually have. Yeah, so you don't need, and you need some crude oil in that. So the thing is that to make this kind of engine, you need like usually you have crude oil in the engine, right? So thicker oil, and you octane 95 with like crude oil usually. So that's kind of how that works. Yeah. But it's called like what? Utombordare in Swedish. I can't remember what it's called in English. Utombordare. Exterior engine, utombordare. That's what the boat's called. What's it called in English? Outboarder. Yeah. I remember it's like from Canadian. It's like a... So I wanna believe it's the same word because the outboard, because it's some kind of like in some kind of Swedish Norwegian place. Outboard motors. Yeah, I think that the inventor is like is a Swede or something. Of outboard motors. Like he's American, Swedish, something like that. Because it's the same word in Swedish and English, utbordare, outboarder. Doesn't make much sense, but I believe that's why. Who invented the engine again? I believe it is like something like that. Like a Swede or a Norwegian or something like that. Whatever, I can't find the person. I can't remember the inventor's name now, but yeah, the person that invented the outboarder motor, or utombord motor, I think he's like a Swedish immigrant in America, something like that. Like he's a sound immigrant. So it's called the same thing in Swedish and English, even though it sounds weird in English, utombordare, yeah, outboarder. But in Swedish it makes perfect sense. That's why it has a weird English name. Yeah, this thing's called utbordare, outboarder, yeah, because it's a Swedish word. But I believe the inventor is Swedish. On this. Yeah, but here we go. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna speed race. Yeah, he's like, yeah, firing on my ship. Yeah, I'm gonna speed. We're gonna let the outboarder, baby. Awesome. Yeah, I got the it's a seagull and so on. This is right in my hometown now. I got them seagulls and the Wingle seagulls. Yeah, we built a little outboard engine. It's like, yes. Oh, that's a nice scene, man. Yeah, he's like, yeah, the sea breeze. So I grew up at the marina, right? I grew up, yeah, I mean, of course I'm an engineer, I know all this stuff I can build easily. But I have built a lot of outboarders in my life and also fixed them and so on. I grew up at the freaking harbor marina, it's called marina, yeah. I have a very, very straightforward experience with these kind of engines, yeah, outboard engines. Very common on smaller ships. But usually you take octane 95 and you mix it with crude oil for the fuel. Yeah, and depending on what model it is, depending on Japanese or like European or American models, right, you kind of have different percentage of oil and so on, yeah, with your gasoline. Yeah, because you have like an oil-gasoline mixture of them. But yeah, now he's like trying to... I mean, it's kind of like spreading GPS to them, I guess. I find how to... But it's nice. So, like I said earlier, right, now we got the first, like, modern-ish combustion engine. Modern-ish, yeah, it's like, what, for the 70s, 60s? It's pretty modern, actually, this kind of engine. This kind of engine is pretty modern. Their style of engine. But here you go, now we can send out signals here. This might cause issues, though. I mean, we could assume that other countries might hear them like doing stuff and be like, wait a minute, yeah, if they reach too far with that. Yeah, with the antennas. Yeah, he's like alien. He's like, oh no, we're gonna like, summon enemies. Yeah, they're like going at them with the antenna. This might summon another country. Be like, yeah, guys, Japan is back, and then America is like bombed them. Yeah, it's like nuke them. Yeah, this might like this might lead into a war or something. I don't know. Of course, we need a singing wife to, That is cute though. They're like, we need to use our... I like his need to be more supporter. Yeah. Do it, lady. Yes. Yes. Everyone believes in her. She's after all the tribe's hottest lady. Yeah, she's a tribe waifu, right, basically. Even her sisters love with her, yeah. I mean, even Quacker is a lesbian for her, man. If you all know that. Yeah, even Quacker was a smasher. She's the ultimate waifu in this anime, man. But it's cute now. It's like we're gonna find someone, right? If it's like this, like I feel it's gonna lead into a war, man. It's just gonna lead into someone hearing this and be like, oh yeah, you wanna fight us? Those other country, man. I don't feel Senku has considered how this might be a conflict if they find other people. Yeah. But it's probably gonna happen, right? We have the Aztec, whatever they are, the Americans. Yeah, we got the Americans. They're like, oh yeah, you wanna combat us? I just expect something to happen in the last minute. Yeah, someone to like, hello. We are controlling California or something. Yeah, like I expect something to happen here. But like, yeah, like Morse code. Senku is like, oh, yeah. No, Senku's like, uh-oh. I think I accidentally summoned an enemy army. He's feeling that into Senku like, oh shit, I accidentally started a world war. Yeah, it's like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of scary now. But Kawhi? They're like, what? But Kawhi? Yeah, it's like, uh-oh. This is what I mean. They're gonna start like a world war. It's gonna obvious. Like, let's go out here with the antenna, and they're probably gonna get some new friends. It's like, no, thank you. It's gonna be terrible, but yeah. So now they're gonna summon enemies, right? Yeah, they lead them into finding some new enemies, right? They're straight up, right? Yeah. And now they all look scared and the ending and so on. But that's kind of what I mean. If it's kind of predictable, takes the opening, I suppose. But even without having seen the opening, it definitely feels like, oh yeah, we should go out here and, you know, you use our antenna, you're gonna summon some stuff. It's gonna go great, guys. And it's like, wait, I think they're telling us that they're gonna kill us. Yeah. But come on, it's kind of like, you know, there has been a thing, right? If you compare it to our in real history, where actually currently, I mean, right, there is an issue with but I mean it's obvious, right? How people are currently, like America and so on, have NAST, right? They have these, you know, signals, right? Trying to reach aliens, right? Trying to talk to other planets rather than other countries, right? In modern space tech, whatever you call it, right? Yeah, and that's been the last 70 years or whatever, right? Trying to reach other aliens. You know, we have different songs we send out, right, and so on. And of course, and I mean, I won't say this is the real thing or whatever, but it is a very fair point to say that sometimes people say, oh, that's scary because this might lead into, you know, an alien conflict, right? Because we are sending out these signals and they might find us and kill us, right? But I agree with that. I won't say that it's going to happen on Earth, right? That because we humans are, you know, sending out signals and probes or whatever, that we're going to enter conflict with aliens. But I don't see why it also would not happen. In the sense that a lot of people, right, they want to argue that, no, but if these other aliens can find us, they're probably friendly because they have to have a civilized society and so on. But that's just bullshit, because we can see humans being able to improve our technology, right, every year. And we still have war and so on, right? So there's no reason that if we meet an alien race that they won't be, you know, violent, that they won't be our enemies. They don't have to be our enemies, I can be wrong. I think it's more realistic that we see in most sci-fi games. For example, I don't know, Stellaris or whatever. I think it's more like in those games, that's probably the most realistic thing, right? That you have a bunch of different alien races or factions or whatever, or, you know, so on. Humans being one of them, so to speak, and we're all just kind of like, oh, these are allies, these are enemies. That's probably a way more realistic, right? That's some of the other. So, like, yeah, kind of like Star Trek, I think about too. Yeah, Star Trek, where, okay, these people are in the Federation, they're pretty nice. These guys, those guys, not very nice. Yeah, so that's probably how eventually humans' future will be, right? Like 10,000 years from now, whatever. But it certainly is, like we see in the episode, like summoning the other countries. Hey guys, we're over here in Japan. Yeah, that might be like, oh shit, the other country next to us are gonna kill us. World War 3, baby. Senku accidentally starts World War 3. And I was watching that thinking, my god, this is so stupid. It reminds me, right, how in today we're sending us into space, right? which might make aliens attack. Almost it to happen, but it might happen because they might find us. Senku's like, hey guys, Japan is back. How are you guys doing in America after the... And the other guy's like, oh, we're gonna come and kill you. They're like, oh, this is how he starts World War 3. He literally calls America and like, hey, Japan is back on the map. But they're like, no, you're not. Nuke time. But yeah, it was nice with the whole pig not throwing the bacon. It was cute, right? It's my oil pig. But yeah, it failed, of course. It ate the truffle, right? As I mentioned, it's exactly how Stardew Valley works. But this is how it works. Right? Yeah, you use the pigs to find truffle. And if they eat truffle, you bacon them. Yeah, exactly how it works. And as I mentioned too, I used to work at the marina, right? That's one of my summer jobs I have many years. So I have a lot of experience with like fixing motorboats and, you know, like, yeah, like doing that kind of stuff, right? Fixing outer borders, you know, just different mechanical stuff, right? You know, with ships and also some cars, so on too, right? And as I mentioned earlier, it's interesting because the outboarder they have there, yeah, they're pretty common in the sense that they are detachable from the ships, and you have the different sizes and so on, and you can move them around. And actually, one thing is very common, unfortunately, where I'm from, I think it's kind of common generally, it was because the outerboard motorboating is detachable, they're very common to be theft and stolen. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Where I'm coming from, right, the west coast of Sweden, is one of the most common thefts on the summers that people drive up, you know, in the night and they take those outboard motors. Yeah, incredibly common theft, and then they sell it in some other countries, but incredibly common. It's one of the most like common things. And when I worked in this marina, right, that I grew up on, then as a summer job, it was always like a lot of, you know, gates, and it was like 3-4 gates and like blocking to get there and so on. But one morning when I got to the office, or the workroom we call it, the marina, they had actually like stolen a few stuff from most of them, these kind of outboard motors, and they have done it by just like ramming through all the gates. So there are 3 like steel gates, and they had basically, because they had cameras, right, they had basically just like had a huge 18-meter truck, just like driving through them, then jumping on the truck, right, and then quickly, of course, he's taking detach some engines and then driving away again. Of course, it's all recorded, and of course, the alarm goes, and the cops and security arrives pretty quickly afterwards, so they only have like a few minutes on them. But they also, of course, destroyed their own truck by doing that, so they can drive it fast. So that should happen, yeah. There's a lot of video, but I remember that, and I was like, that was so stupid, because it's like, okay, so you ruined your 80-meter truck basically to do that. It might have been a stolen truck, I suppose, though. But still, it's really, yeah, like your getaway truck is not broken, so it's not that easy to escape when the cops arrive, and you have to first ram. Yeah, the strategy, literally, it's true. It happened twice actually. Yeah, the strategy of like driving through all the gates to get into the marina and destroying your escape vehicle by doing that is pretty stupid. I'm just saying, okay, when you ruin your own escape vehicle, then you get into the vehicle, and now the cops are arriving, you're trying to run away from them, it's kind of hard, because you're like, oh shit, the engine is broken. Oh yeah, it's been hard now to... Oh yeah. So that happened. But it happened twice, but the first time it happened, it literally happened that their engine, their 18-wheeler got like broken by breaking the gates, so they could only drive for a few minutes, and then the cops like, oh, there they are. Yeah, they managed to drive, you know, a little bit away from the marina, right? But obviously it's like over there. It's like, oh, I can see them there. Yeah, it was like they got caught pretty quickly. But anyway, just grab some happening, guys. I'll do a more video after this, and also maybe Osama ranking. Yeah, Osama ranking. I love the anime, but this new thing with like the side story doesn't really feel like it's really, you know, relevant. I don't know. It's like Mama Healing wasn't in that episode.